It is time for a brand new set of mini lessons, and this time they are all about angles, not angels, angles. So if you have any problems drawing angles, I would recommend that you go back to the Back to Basics video on how to use a protractor. Check that out before having a look at these sessions. They are for good angle drawers only. Now I'm going to go ahead and assume you are already up to date with acute angles, right angles.
I am 100% certain that 2 plus 2 equals 4.
Obtuse angles,
Oh my gosh, you are stinky!
and reflex angles. So instead of looking at those, we're going to start with a key angle fact. Don't worry, I'll put a couple of angle identifying questions into the worksheet so you can check you're up to scratch. This key fact then: angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. Always, 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 always. This is a fact that will come up time and time again in this unit, and it's particularly useful because if you know it, you can often find angles that are missing. For instance, here is a straight line with 2 angles in place and 1 missing. I know that in total they will add to 180 degrees. So if I add the 2 that I do know and subtract it from 180, I will get the one that I don't. 60 degrees plus 80 degrees equals 140 degrees. 180 take away 140 is 40, so the missing angle must be 40 degrees. Go back and have a look at that example as many times as you need, and when you're ready, have a go at these questions. Pause the video. Answers coming up in 3, 2, 1. For question A, you've already got 40 degrees. 180 take away 40 leaves 140. So there must be 140 degrees in that other angle. For B, 180 minus 65 is 115, so it's 115 degrees. For C, the 25 and 45 add together to make 70 degrees. That leaves 110 degrees to make it to 180. And finally we have D. Now D was there for you clever clogs who are already on it with your algebra. You'll have noticed you have a total of 6 x's there making up the angles on that straight line. Well, 180 degrees divided by 6 is 30. So each x then must be worth 30 degrees. Don't panic if that was gobbledygook to you. I'm worried about your angle knowledge more than your algebra today. Just before we finish, I want to show you the one massive mistake I see in the classroom all the time, so you know exactly what it is before you get there and don't make it yourselves. Take a look at these. What's the missing angle? Maybe pause this video and see if you can work it out. How'd it go? Did you say 110 degrees? Obviously not. It's an acute angle, it's less than 90 degrees. I see students regularly try and argue that all the angles are on the same straight line, so they must add up to 180, but the angles have nothing to do with each other. For it to count, they must all be touching the same point on the line. If everything here makes sense to you and you're happy, then shift on down to M130, angles around a point. If anything confused you, don't panic, you can watch this as many times as you like, and always go and bug your teacher.